I'm sorry it is so late. The sun went down. It goes down kind of early now that it's a daylight savings time or something like that. So I'm getting online. Okay. Okay. Alright, I'm recording. The first 10 questions is this. In your own words, what are the 3 levels of communication? I will say that the first one is verbal, sir, and I am, sorry, I'm going to try to type it first and say it. Or say it and type it. The first one is verbal, sir. I am meant to start with maybe a hi, then move to physical touch, my hand on his, or a comforting touch, sir. Then it is spiritual. In this, I speak to his soul by doing all the above, but also by looking into his eyes. Okay, in your own words, what are the 5 connections of BDSM bond from a slave and a master to his slave? Okay. Alright, well, there is mental, physical, emotional, sexual, mental, spiritual, emotional, sexual, physical. Yeah. But even though BDSM is a very sexual thing, I believe all aspects are needed to make a happy and loving relationship. So it's a happy, loving bliss. Okay, in your own words, what are the 4 golden words for a slave to keep her master content? I don't think we discussed that. I'm allowed to give you 1 hint per question, and when I'll say each word starting with one of each these letters, LOSP. Gypsy, that is the only hint I'm allowed to give you. Listen, obey, submit, patience, sir, protect maybe, that's P. Gypsy, I'll just tell you that you got 2 words right, yay, and 2 wrong. This will count against your progress. I'll only show you this answer you didn't get half wrong. Listen, obey, serve, and please. That was silly. I should have known that one. Brain fart. That was a mess up. Sorry. I got it now. Gypsy, you have to get another chance to get it right. If you were to take this section of the test, now I have to count your mistakes next time. You'll have it down though. Now, next question. In your own words, what are sex toys used for? Well, for punishment and for pleasure, I would think. Because say if it's something that I'm good, you'll use it on me for good. But if I'm bad, you'll use it to punish me. Okay, Gypsy. Next question. In your own words, do you know what constraints are? If you do, please explain what you believe they are. Rope, handcuffs of any kind of chain, rope, ties, and even fabrics maybe. So, and also arms. Also straight jackets, body restraints, like bodysuits. Okay, Gypsy, now the next question. In your own words, what are the main things that can be used in spanking? The more you can name. Alright, spanking. Okay, paddles, hands, books, like hard books, whip, belt, stick. But a whip would hurt. Okay, Gypsy, next question. In your own words, in bondage aspect of BDSM, what does the term ownership mean? It means I'm owned by my master. It means he can do whatever, whenever he wants to me. But also, he has my love, my total submission. He owns my mind, body, soul, heart, everything. I'm his and he owns me, but he is also responsible for me, sir. Okay, Gypsy, next one. In your own words, what does it mean for you to be dominated by your master? Be careful of your answer, because of this answer might be a bit off. It just a warning. Being dominated by my master means I'm helpless. I have no control over anything he does. I can't tell him to stop. He chooses that. He chooses everything, sir. I obey him because I'm loyal, submissive, but I wouldn't want in any other way. I'm proud to be dominated by him. Now, Gypsy, the final question. In your own words, what is the purpose of yourself to be a slave? Careful with the answer, because this one is I'm most critical of. My purpose, sir, of course, is to serve, please obey him, but being his soulmate slave also means so much more. It's being his lover, but also being his anger release punching bag. Even it's being overall so loyal to the point of death and beyond. I die for him. I take a bullet for him. Be his slave, please him mentally, emotionally, sexually, physically, and even keep his spirit content. Sir, always. First, I am at his every command and disposal. I'll keep him, but I'll keep being that way always. Always so loving, always so protective, always the same me. Completely submissive. So loyal that we become more than master and slave. We become one. Master, slave, one mind, one body, one soul. Okay, Gypsy, now that you did what I told you to do, this is the end of this section of the test. Make sure that the videos are taken care of. Gotcha. Yes, sir. Thank you, my wonderful master. Good night, my darling master. And you wrote, you're welcome, Gypsy, and good night to you, my dear slave.